Okay, so good morning and welcome to Anne's Monday meditation. So where are we? I mean, this is really the question at every moment. Where are we? Where are we now? Where are we at this moment? Where are we starting from? What is our starting place? We can only move from where we are. So if we want to move, if we want to grow, if we want to develop in whatever way, become more peaceful, more engaged with life, more joyful, then we have to start with where we are. And to start with where we are, we need to start building an awareness of where we are in this moment. So we're here in the space that we're in. We bring our awareness to the physical body. And this is one way of bringing our attention back to where we are. We bring the attention back to the physical body. Feel our feet on the floor. Bring our awareness to our breath. Notice the physical world around us. Notice ourselves as part of the physical world. Notice the physical sensations within us. Because very often, two things. First of all, we have a tendency in our society to run from where we are because we're a pain-averse society. So if you're if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling bitter, if you're feeling afraid, starting from where we are, where are we? An honest, real look at where we are. Well, very often underneath that, it's coming from a place of pain. What are we afraid of? We're afraid of pain. What is our anger? Our anger is the manifestation of pain. Pain. And we live in a society, where we go out and we run around to make ourselves busy in the outside world, and we run all the time from the condition of suffering that is at the heart of the human experience. And this, of course, is in many of the spiritual teachings. But it's not the only experience that's at the heart of being. But it is one, and it is one that we cannot be afraid of if we want to progress, if we want to start from where we are now. The other way we run from addressing where we are in this moment is through the narrative of the mind. So this is why I say we bring it back to the body. We bring it back to the breathing. Settle our awareness just in the body, just purely in sensation, without a narrative, because the mind tends to attach a narrative to sensation. So we feel upset, we feel angry, we attach that onto a narrative. Someone did this, someone did that, and this serves to act as a barrier for ourselves by making it as a narrative of mind rather than just a pure experience of body. We disembody ourselves from the actual experience. So we're stepping ourselves away from where we actually are. And this is what it comes back to. We want to start where we are. So the mental narratives that we tell ourselves, oh, I'd be fine if it wasn't for this. Well, to an extent, that's probably often sometimes true. Our joy can increase if we see less of some people sometimes. However, what we're talking about here is a fundamental change, fundamental healing on the inside. So we're bringing ourselves home. Bring yourselves home to this moment, to where we are in this moment, to the real. Make it real. Make it real. Make it centered. So we bring it home. Excuse me. To the breathing. Just keeping the awareness on the breath as it comes and goes. And if the mind wanders into narrative, just let that go. One of my favorite entities, my mind is full of many entities and beings who help and assist me through the course of my work and my study of the mind. And one of my favorites these past couple of years has been the Queen of Swords. And the swords in tarot are traditionally dreaded, shall I say. They can be brutal. They can be associated with a lot of pain. A lot of suffering. But the Queen of Swords I found very useful. We think of this idea of the sacred sword. Obviously, there's phallic connotations there, but also there's this idea of the flaming sword of truth that protects the tree of life, or these stories of the famous swords in the sort of chivalrous history. Anyway, Queen of Swords. So if we have a thought, a feeling, we attach it to a narrative. You can just imagine the Queen of Swords coming with her sword of truth and cutting through the cord that attaches us to this narrative story. So chopping through, stopping the narrative flow. Bring it back to the body. Bring it back to the breath. Bring it back to the sensations in the body so that we can start right here, right now, with exactly where we are at this moment in time, with an honest assessment of where we are. And really this is what we do again and again in meditation. We're making this an honest assessment of where we are in this moment. We sit with ourselves in this moment. And as well as being our starting point, this is also the exercise that causes the transformation. So simply by becoming aware of where we are in this moment, just the physical sensation of ourself, breathing, in this moment, just to be whatever we're feeling. This is both the point of the exercise and it's both the starting point, the exercise itself, and the end point. It is the beginning, middle, and end. To start with where we are to be real and authentic to ourselves and not to be running from our pain that underlies our anger and our fear. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. I will see you next Monday. I hope you have a wonderful week, and may you sow seeds of joyfulness in your soul